has a very traditional country voice, but you might be a little surprised to hear that big sound singing to you in, well, Spanish. Cerrito has performed his country sound all over the world, becoming great friends with the legendary entertainer, Charo. Check them out here in town as they celebrate the release of Cerrito's latest album.
My last record, Donna Carmela, which I'll do tonight, which is on the album, went #1 in 5 nations in Europe. So I get a lot of international airplay on it also. So that's what we did. We just started putting the singles out, and before you know, they just started a snowball. My new album, They Know You're Gone, which was just released September 25th, and I invited Charo and her husband Shell to come down to do the album release. And Charo just got through. She was in Branson, Missouri, and she found the time to come down and spend a couple of days. So we're just very excited about it.
Cerrito worked in my club in Hawaii, Kauai, for at least 2 years.
That was
every night. Felipe de la Rosa, which is a great producer and a great flamenco dancer, that is working with me singing my Gucci Gucci, was only a Kichi Kichi. He put together a great show, and featuring Cerrito. And I was very impressed because in Hawaii it's very difficult to succeed if you are not singing Hawaiian. That's what the audience expected. But the surprise was that he was like overnight the biggest success. He kept the club packed every night, and it's a trooper. It was so successful that it was no need. We had to have 7-day show because the audience was really here about it and coming from Honolulu, from Kona, from Maui to see Tropical Fiesta starring Cerrito, producer Felipe. So I was very impressed. I'm very picky. I am not here just because he happened to be my friend. It's because he's putting a style of music, country, crossing into Latin, which is the new sound that is about to happen. It's inevitable because there is so many Latinos in this country. I study English to live in America, and now I don't need it because everybody speaks Spanish.
Spanish, right? That's the truth.
So
that's the truth.
He's making a great move, and I am his fan.
On every album, on this particular album, I have 2 songs that I wrote. And the one thing that I was always grateful for working with Charo and the show and Felipe was the fact that I could speak Italian. So the Spanish was very easily because Charo did a lot of songs bilingual before anybody was doing bilingual. And when Charo and Felipe first heard me sing country, you know, and as a matter of fact, Charo herself said to me, "You are crazy singing country," you know what I mean? And it's the truth. And then the next thing you know, being in the show, it was very natural to singing in Spanish, really, especially the country songs, because the more traditional they are, the easier they were to translate. So when I left the club in Hawaii, I came to Nashville, and that's when I started honing in on my own sound. My audience ranges, I'd say my audience ranges from 25 to 60, because a lot of my material at the beginning was traditional country. So you know how traditional country music goes. So my music was never mainstream. You know what I mean? It bordered more on traditional country. So I just kept building audiences as I went along. As a matter of fact, in the club in Hawaii, I did a country song mixed with, we did Hawaiian and we did Latin. It was a wonderful, wonderful all-rounded show. But for me, the traditional country music is how I started. Now I've started to branch out with a little bit more sophisticated type of songs from different writers.
I love it, the song that you want to introduce tonight.
What, Hot Pepper Doll?
Hot Pepper Doll. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. He have a big range because it's also a good performance. So if no, age doesn't count. Whoever comes to see him, it will be very well entertained.
Everybody scream!
I'll be at the CMA January 24th to sing for everybody at the CMA. And we've got a New Year's gig that is, I believe it's already firm for the long shot right here on Demombrium. So we've got a lot of good things happening right now. We're going to have a great time tonight. We're going to make everybody here, we're going to turn everybody here Spanish. By the time everybody leaves here, everybody's going to be Spanish, and that's the truth.
I said, we are going to be hot tamales in the next 30 minutes. Welcome the one and only new star, Cerrito!
Believe it or not, this was Charo's first trip to Nashville, and it looked like she had an awesome time supporting her friend Cerrito. I'd highly recommend you pick up a copy of his album, They Know You're Gone. It's a really great project. Well, we've got to take a quick break, but we're about to head on over to the Walmart parking lot. You'll see what I mean in just a minute on Inside Music Road.